But great to you. Like, yeah, actually, like, hey, yeah. So, hey guys, so this is me again and my colleague, Ubong Matthew. I know you see me somewhere, but yeah, I'm with Irun. Yeah, so we're just out here trying to, meet you guys, talk to you guys again. It's been long you saw us, together. Yeah, the last time you saw us was when we're just trying to apply for.
Okay, that's yeah. I think why see confidence? Yeah, true.
Why is it?
Yeah,
Yeah, so when we're just trying to, push,
about
yeah, with Abbas. Abbas is not here actually. Sorry about that. Abbas is on the line. If we need to talk to him, we can we can just call him. So where we are right now, we are on the beach and the view is crazy, man.
I wish you could see it.
The view is really
I wish you
crazy.
could see it.
So my name once again is Godfred, and I'm with Irun as well. So we're just here to, like I said, we're just here to talk about, things about Iran. If we didn't know about us, we just want to clarify so many things. And yeah, that's all. It's like a conversation, man. It's not really like,
Nothing serious. Don't take it personal.
yeah,
It's serious.
it's like a conversation. We're just talking
Yeah,
like we usually talk.
you know.
So first of all, we just need to, yeah, so many people have been asking us, why did you guys start Iran? What motivated you? What are you people trying to solve? What's different? What are your products?
Sure.
And some people might be confused with HR manager now requisite. So we just want to clarify all those things. Yeah.
Yeah. Most times whenever I jump on a video call or on link, I'm mostly kept in questions like just related to that. I know the crazy part. I'm like, consistently when you keep answering certain questions, you know how to, the kind of audience you're targeting. Since we are more or less working with the corporate guys, you understand? We're more or less working with the business guys.
Yeah, B2B.
Yeah, B2B. So Iron is B2B focused. You understand? Iron is B2B focused. So for me, I'm going to say Iron has been a great company or a great startup working with so far, and the product you've been able to solve or yes to see them over time, or you've heard of HR manager, you've heard of requisites, and still further more to come.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, yeah. So, but you remember that day? Remember that day at what do you call it at you where
Yeah, Maya.
we all sat yeah Maya.
Yeah. So
We all sat down and we're like, this is the vision for Iron,
yeah,
this and that. HR manager wasn't even in the picture.
they're not even in the picture actually.
HR manager wasn't even in the picture.
So first of all, what we're doing, we're just trying to, just invent something, a solution a company that can solve so many things. I had this issue, not really like an issue in the workplace. So when I wanted to get something, and the process for me to get it was really stressful. So we had a discussion, and there were so many ideas on the table. Actually, so many ideas. There's one that I'm not going to mention now.
No.
The explicit.
Let's not give them everything. Let's not give them.
Yeah, very explicit. So many ideas were on the table. What we're trying to solve, and I think Iron was like the top because we're not just building things to build. We're just building to create value to make sure that we impact businesses. Touch so many people, even though you're not using it, but maybe your dad or your employer, something. So we just had this idea that why don't you build a company that we can solve software solution, we can solve basic problems that enterprises are facing. That's where we just said, okay,
Exactly.
let's just get something here. And the name,
Where we even like you're about to say the name. The name wasn't even in the picture yet.
yeah, and it wasn't in the picture. There were so many, there's so many names that we just got. Funny names. So at the time it was Cyberflex.
Yeah.
Is it Cyberflex?
I think Cyber something, man.
Yeah, so you're just trying to bring in the robotic aspect to, when this movie came, Terminator.
Yeah.
Skyron.
Oh, I know shit. Yeah, Skyron.
Yeah,
Skyron.
yeah, Skyron.
Skyron.
And the name was with a friend of mine, thinking Miracle actually. So we brainstormed on WhatsApp, so the WhatsApp group after the whole company and everything. We wanted to go in big, get certified, get the trademark, register the company as a name. So I just reached out to her and she helped. Thanks for that, Mimi. So she just coined the name. We were just
There was a time I woke up in the morning. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, Irun. Okay, Irun.
Yeah, but apart from, first of all, it wasn't
It's the same. We had like 3 options.
yeah, there was Aaron,
Yeah.
there's Aaron, there was I've forgotten the rest, but Aaron is what was really related to what we're using right now. To spell Airun. So the issue with this one is that it's very difficult to spell. So,
But it has the same pronunciation.
yeah, it has the same pronunciation.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to spell. You might hear one like now we can talk about this video now, and you go to Google and start confusing yourself because you don't know how to spell the actual Iron. You understand? Iron. So
Like I'm not.
yeah, so we just brainstorm on the name. We reach an agreement after so many deliberation. I want you to notice that recently I was in an event and I told the lady the name of the company, and she said, "I run. Like, are you running?"
Funny enough, I've had someone called us Irun. Like we said,
Whoa.
like Irun. I'm like, no, it's Irun.
Yeah.
I'll stop you by saying no, it's Irun, not Irun.
Yeah. So I told her, yes, actually it's Iron. So the whatever that we are building will run the business for you. You understand? That's where the name comes from. If you're building a financial service and there are so many things that you would have done manually, obviously the business software will take it up.
Well, fast forward to when we're able to, come up with packaging the name and getting that acceptance in the sense that CAC now approved and all of that. Well, at first I'm going to say startup journey is crazy, man. And this is me saying it to you.
Yeah, really crazy.
It's crazy because when we started out, I think we're like 4 or 5 of us.
Yeah,
like 6 of us.
we're like 6. Like the energy was very strong.
Very strong energy, man. Like, well, along the line, we realized that, man, people start dropping because if you don't believe in what you're doing,
Yeah, actually,
if you don't believe in what you're doing,
you give up.
you can't stick there. You understand? If you don't believe in it, myself, you, Abbas, come on. Because at the end of the day, we just found ourselves like a strong team. Oh, you're in the web space.
Yeah,
That's the creative space, and I'm the managing space. Okay, let's keep pushing.
yeah, actually.
HR manager, and that HR manager came up with like, if you remember what happened that is, I'll probably try those things in live session. Yeah, it's like that's one part about the whole and now with the manager, but we'll come to that.
Yeah.
Where I think that should be like February or so.
Yeah, that should be last year.
Actually, February last year.
Yeah.
When we wanted to go live, we went on IG live, and
yeah, actually. So we really embarrassed that day. There was no network.
That's what was killing me.
It's really bad, man. It's really bad. So, first of all, we started with IG, right? Then we went to Twitter. Oh my god. Then so the whole process was actually very crazy. When we started on Instagram, and we started, people were not joining. Then that's when we realized that our target market are not on Instagram.
They didn't even know what we're doing.
They didn't even know what's going on actually. So with the whole trending stuff, Twitter is it's now X actually.
Yeah, X. Yeah.
Yeah. So Twitter is X is kind of a trending platform that whatever happens, everybody will know about it. So we said, okay, why don't we go to Twitter and then start doing spaces? So Twitter was cool, but the turn on wasn't really
Giving us what we want.
giving us what we wanted. It was kind of, when you put in a whole lot of energy in stuff and people don't really thought of it. Although we believe in the whole thing, but it's really a joy killer actually.
No, you have to believe in the whole thing, bro. When you know you don't need to be there, you need to just move to the next space and find out space. And fast forward to moving into LinkedIn, like LinkedIn has been the best thing that's happened to us as a company. You understand? Because knowing that, okay, we had a stand on LinkedIn that, everybody here are all professionals.
Yeah.
Everybody here are all our target market or target audience. Bringing up things like B2B, the CEO, you're having the likes of managers, likes of CEOs or founders and all of that. So for me, I feel like that whole journey, that whole process, it's crazy. We provide you to Twitter, finally to LinkedIn, but that doesn't mean that we don't explore these platforms or X rather, not Twitter.
Yeah.
The whole Twitter thing.
Yeah.
If I get out of it. So I feel like, but on the side, HR manager itself, it's a great product.
Yeah, actually.
Me, I don't know what the back end looks like. So please just let me know what the back end looks like.
Okay, so basically, for those of us that don't know about HR manager,
That's our product.
That's our product. So the name is really tricky and really cool because it is self-explanatory. HR manager, human resource manager. So now it's a product that helps a company manage their employee, whatever they want to do, whatever thing that you do on the normal business process. You want to apply for leave, you want to get a new product, you want to manage people, you want to know what the person is working on. You just want to know how people are just doing in the company. HR manager is the right thing. So we come upon this thing because there was an issue I had, like I mentioned before, and I was trying to get a laptop in my other company then. So the process was really crazy that I need to write a form. I need to fill a form. I need to submit it to my line manager, and my line manager needs to actually approve it. And the whole bad thing about it is that it takes a while for the whole circle to turn. Me writing it, me looking for my line manager, telling him he or she, hey, I need to give you something. He's on your table. He's not even around, and even though he's around, it needs to be approved by the financial department. So if it's a monetary request, the financial department needs to say, okay, we have the budget for this. Let's approve it or not. And then another layer is that even though it's being approved, for the funds to be released, it takes a while actually, because it needs to be approved by the higher management. Saying, okay, does this department has a appropriate budget for this? Can they, or whatever they are bringing in, are they bringing something cool? So the whole process was really brain damaging.
But some organizations today still
Yeah, that's it. That's a bad thing about
having much paper stuff there. Man, I feel like the world has gone global. That we shouldn't be seeing papers again around us.
For real.
It was someone deciding time.
Actually, that's the thing.
Time we shouldn't be. Oh, I have to call my boss and tell him, oh, I'll be going for a leave. No,
Yeah,
you understand? So
and it's not recorded. You can make a phone call.
I can discard that paper if I feel like.
Exactly. So I don't want to be the prophet of doom, but what if maybe fire gets inside your, something happens, like
Anything is possible.
yeah, anything is possible. So to prevent all those things, to have visibility on what, in auditory terms, end of the year, everybody will come and say, okay, what have we been doing for the whole year? Pull out the sheets and then check it out. If you were doing that manually, obviously you won't have visibility.
Sure.
So with HR manager, we keep track of everything. You're applying for leave, you ask for this, you delete something, like everything is just, the trail is saved on the system that, whatever that is going on, everybody has visibility. Not everybody shall, like.
But the beauty of it. The beauty of it is that what keeps me what they call it interested about the whole HR manager as a product is that even if the organization is filled with like 1,000 what do you call it, an employee.
Yeah.
You can actually manage them from
From
anywhere.
Actually.
From anywhere in the world, wherever you find yourself, you can actually manage them and, you know, get the best out of it. Because I remember a conversation we had with, I think one of our senior HR personnel where he shared insight about how an organization, what did they do? Okay, what happened is that they built the products. Yeah, they built the products for like, they're not looking at a long-term goal.
Yeah.
You understand? So when they actually sent it to the organization that was using it, started crashing back to back.
Yeah, actually. So the issue is that they didn't know how the storage might affect them in the long run. So like what he was saying, they didn't know that 1,000, 2,000 people will be using this. So when a lot of people came in, the system crashed because obviously there is no space, there is no RAM, there is no speed, like it just crashes everything. So with HR manager, I think that's what he was trying to say. With HR manager now, the whole thing is being saved on the cloud, obviously, and the system is fast no matter how many the employees are, because the way we're doing it, not technical. Let me just try and make it simple. The way we're doing is that we are segmenting the data. So each batch of what you click is what you get. If the data is like 1 million data, on the first page you only get 100. So it will load the 100, keep. When you click on the next page to then load the next. So we just segment the data that it doesn't clock up at once. It just loads what you need. You see it, manage it. If you need the next one, it just loads what you need. Just take what you need, and then that's it. I guess you didn't.
Man, like that's why I asked that. But I don't know what the technical skills look like. But that's insane, man. You know, saying all of this, it's a sure way for me to say, oh, I can confidently tell an organization to say, oh,
yeah, actually,
this is what HR manager itself can do for you. Because the beauty of building a product is seeing that product going far, not just being used by, because we're not building HR manager for ourselves.
Yeah, actually.
But you know, on the side, we still use that to make payment for our stores, and we use that to control Irun's entire business. So, but we're not building HR manager to use just by Irun. We want other organizations to also
benefit. Yeah, actually,
benefit from that. That extra pay. But fast forward to HR manager. Like, we made them understand that we have something they call requisites. You understand? So, so me, can you show one line? Because like I said, I'm not a technical guy. All those jargons, technical jargons, it's crazy sometimes. So, what's the requisite process like? Let's see, because I know requisites where first let's understand what a requisition is. Let's just understand that first. Then we can move forward.
Okay, so guys, we're gonna come back to HR manager because there are some things we would have more talked about. So let me just clear this out. So requisites is a short form for requisition. Requisition is a term that let me just use in an example. Let's say I want to buy this mobile phone now, and I need to make purchase using a company funds or company assets. So now what the normal thing I do right now is that I will tell my line manager I need a laptop, or no, I need a mobile phone. So what I'll do is that I'll just tell my line manager, hey, I need a mobile phone for this. So what requisition does is that it will take the request from the form from the application and then send to my line manager. My line manager will be notified immediately that, hey, Godfrey needs to buy this thing. And then my line manager will see the request and then say, okay, Godfrey has already disclosed to me, so let me just approve this or reject it. So now, approving this thing now, the line manager has approved this thing and it will be sent to finance. So finance now for you, send it to your account. It's linked to the, like, the whole process is like 2 minutes. If everyone is online, obviously. The process is like 2 minutes. So now requisition comes from is a feature from a manager actually. So we understand that a financial service is really broad, and we just wanted to build. We want to build something that is sustainable. something that is kind of can be expanded as a product on its own. So by saying that, we're going to bring expenses to the table.
Yeah.
We're going to bring everything.
Whole HR manager process.
Yeah.
But you know that aside the products, aside HR manager, aside requisitions and all future products, and even integrating AI, that's more or less like small cheats. Hey, small
That
cheats.
is done actually.
Yeah, you understand?
Yeah.
Bringing AI into the whole system. Now, first, it's one thing to build products, it's another thing to run an organization, but managing a team, man, it's crazy. But man, I'm here to be very sincere, man. It's crazy managing a team, and it's interesting managing a team because sometimes, my journey can be very interesting and it can be sad.
Yeah,
You
actually.
understand? Because where you have to hire, and then when you hear the big organizations fire or lay off their staffs,
Yeah.
and you're like, whoa, why would they do that? You're feeling all emotional,
Yeah,
blah blah blah, stuff like that. So that whole process now, how have you been able to manage it or to put it in order? And then so far the whole process. What do you think? Because I know I'm in that same space, but you still get to connect more or less with digital strategists, the designers. I know we have a couple of designers extra.
Yeah.
Sometimes they go in and go out. So how do you approach? How do you enjoy that whole process? How do you keep the organization going?
Okay, so this is one of the reasons why I said I'm going back to HR manager, because there's a product, there's a feature on HR manager called work management portal.
Okay.
So this kind of, from the whole process of onboarding someone is obviously talented to the team, the whole process of onboarding someone, and the whole process of maybe let me not say kicking out the person. The whole process of laying off someone be an issue or something. So the whole process is being captured by HR manager, from when you put in the candidacy, when you put in the work habits, and when people start applying, and when you score people. Because there's a feature in HR manager I'm really proud of. It's an ATS system, applicant tracking system, that you can score the person based on the job description and also based on what he or she has submitted in the CV. By comparing the CV, I don't want to break it down, but it just scored the person based on the person's experience.
Okay.
And the only way to know the person's experience is from the CV, obviously.
Yeah.
You scan that, score the person.
That's on auto, right?
Yeah, on auto, actually. You can do it manually.
Nice.
So just score the person, and then you can see the list, the top candidates that you need, and then pick them one by one. I'll just pick them all of them based on the score that you need. Then send in interview invites, whatever that you want to do in your own organization. Yeah, continue. Then obviously when the maybe that's the interview, when they have graded it, when they have made sure that they pass every test that you give them, you then onboard them on HR manager. So onboarding them now is when they're in your team, when they're in your company. And then the next process is just to manage it. Whatever leave that they're taking, whatever tasks they're doing. And one thing, we are building a mobile app. Yeah, so whatever thing that they're doing, you just keep track on, the whole process. And because not everybody works in an organization forever, and not everyone can sustain the culture. So oh my God, that song is really, sunset is getting nice.
Yeah. If I stood like that for me, my eyes need to go do.
Yeah.
That is what. Wow.
Yeah, see, all the you guys can see how the reflection is now changing.
Yeah.
Yellow. So, like I was saying, the whole process being
I
on.
like the color.
Yeah, I like the color actually. Real. Okay. Yeah. So, like I was saying, the whole HR manager can manage from the point of view knocking on the company's door, which is when you're trying to apply for the job, and when you're telling them about, or when you just promote everything, you just done there. That's the cool thing. Everything is everything that you do manually. everything that you think you need, everything that you think that you don't need are just there. And we are not building it for ourselves, like you said. We're building it for people to come and then use it. And obviously, we're not going to say that whatever you need is not important. So whatever feedback, whatever feature request, there's a feature on the software that you can request for a feature, and then if we need
Customize.
yeah, to be customized. If we need if we need an alien to land from wherever, it's beautiful. Yeah.
All that.
Yeah, so just make sure that we satisfy you because you're the most important people. Yeah, so that's it.
But like I said, it's one thing to build products. I think it's manage our organization. So far, the journey, I don't know what I'll say, we got 3 years. On the record, it should be saying 2 years.
Yeah,
And start work on the record, should be like 3 years.
yeah.
Off the record, should be like 3 years.
3 years, you're on the record, like 3 years.
Like 2 years.
Yeah.
So what are the journey been like for the past 2 years managing as a CEO? Irun, yeah, I know you work together, but you know, on the side, I still don't see other things that you do except to bring it out, or you tell me, oh, hey, you website, this is what I need to do, like we converse on Slack and all of that. And,
Yeah.
you understand. So, but how has that whole process been like managing team? How has the whole process been like seeking work with same guys? Is it the same guys you've been working with, still working with? This is 2 years count, but still counting, which we still want to be getting to like 10 years, 20 years or thereabout.
Yeah, actually. So that's really a cool thing to ask because I think you're aware, but I'll just spit it out for everyone. So it's not easy actually, and we have seen people that loved us and they don't love us anymore. Yeah, that's just the only way to say it. People that believed in us at the time
Right.
and things didn't get well as they expected, or things didn't get, maybe the culture wasn't good for them. They just had more things to do. As a startup, it's just an advice out there. As a startup, you need to build your team with people that believe in your products and believe in you as well. So if you don't have that kind of characteristics around you, you'll be pushed to give up very soon. Okay, so for Irun, it has been really discouraging because my friend, one of my best friend, worked down on us, and at the time it was becoming somehow because I used to reach out to him and, hey, what's up? How's it going? You're not seeing you in a meeting. Yeah, we're not seeing you in a meeting. What's going on? I didn't get the message at time at the first. I was saying maybe he's busy or maybe he has other engagement, but I didn't realize that he doesn't give a I don't want to say. Yeah, he doesn't give a damn about the whole thing. It's just really sad. But as a CEO, you don't let that back you down. You don't let that kill your dreams. The dreams of the company. But the sun is down. Cool.
Yeah.
So let me take this off for. Oh my God, it's really cool.
That's it.
Yeah. So as a CEO, it's something you need to understand that you don't deal on emotions. Okay, you don't deal on, okay, this one loves me, this one does not love me.
So it's my friend, or that one is not.
This is my friend, yeah.
Keep friends for friendship, business for business.
Yeah, for real. So the thing is that you just have a target, you have your strategy, and you have your goal. That's what I focus on. I know for a fact that, okay, we're just starting and things are already going well as planned, but that doesn't mean that we stop giving value. If you guys notice on our LinkedIn, we have been trying to push out value we don't ask money.
Consistent value.
Consistent value. We just push out things that can benefit you. Recently, the latest thing that we pushed out was customer service.
Yeah, I feel like coming to that. So let's go back and then let's go forward.
Yeah.
When we went to the IG live thing. Yeah, and then well, I've so far it's been an amazing journey. Moving through whole Irun thing,
Yeah.
The whole IG live thing out there finally. Well, when we started, I think when we started the live session, we didn't even have a proper name for it. It was Irun's monthly live session.
Yeah, live session. Yeah. We didn't have a brand name for it.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Understand? Well, Well, towards ending of 2022 or it is better this year, I think so. Also, apparently came up with an hour with manager.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, so
Beginning of this year.
okay, beginning of this year, right? Yeah. And so far, the job has been very interesting because, like you said, Iron technology was built for the public, was built for business. It was not built for me, it was not built for him.
Yeah.
We built it for businesses to come and enjoy what is there. So for me, I need to say that working with experts, because inviting speakers upon speakers, remember when we started out, we just want people
Yeah.
I go on live sessions and we're like,
Yeah, and there's this particular guy that worked out on us. Do you remember that guy?
hey.
He was really aggressive.
I can't remember exactly, but it was crazy because when it's one thing to invite someone to come and speak. You understand? It's another thing for the person to be able to convey the kind of information you want.
Yeah, actually.
Because
But that was hard.
because I feel like for me, I no hard feelings. I just understand that okay, maybe he just realized that this wasn't the shoe for him.
Yeah.
You understand? Because
It's not a platform for
it's
it.
not a platform for him, because we're not doing motivational quotes, man. We're not coming here to motivate you. We're only motivating you to build your brand as well. We're motivating you to keep your business going. Well, like the whole LinkedIn live session, it's been a very interesting one. We even have one for next week Thursday.
Yeah.
Well, we're already looking at customer experience. Fast forward to the whole forum and the whole community management ahead of time. For me, I feel like it's a journey that is a painful journey, but along the line, it gets to be interesting.
Yeah, actually.
You understand? It gets to be
The
interesting.
process is going to be good.
Yeah. So, but anyway, it's for me. I mean to say it's like I said, it's a journey, and every day we learn. In all you do, I don't think I mean to stop learning.
Yeah. So, this particular question I wanted to ask you. I'll just wake up one day and see speakers. These guys are top notch.
I swear.
Like they're like managers in their own field. They're like gods in their own. Let me use that word. Gods in their own field. Are you paying them?
I wish.
How do you convince them to be on a platform that they're not getting paid, bro?
I swear, because this question, if I paying them, pushed me to when I try to reach out to a speaker, an expert rather, and then okay, what she did was she referred me to her PA, and then her PA was like, for a 30-minute session, I'm going to pay $2,500.
Oh my god!
I'm like, whoa. I for real, man. This is me saying that I didn't get upset. I was like, okay, you just taught me that, okay, so something like this can be done. And I've had series of financial aspect of things like that twice. But what gave me insight was, like I said, it's a journey, and I've been able to connect with some of these experts. So we have someone, a very, very wonderful lady or wonderful woman. I don't know if I should mention her name here, but her name is Mrs. Justina.
Yeah, Justina.
So
Yeah, I'm sure there else. Is it yesterday?
yesterday I saw her and one of our speakers,
Cynthia. Yeah.
So she was like, okay, well, okay, I see that we always have issues with speakers and this and that. Okay, so why not look for speakers 2 months ahead? Plan for speakers 3 months ahead.
Yeah.
Instead of when it's that month, you start looking for them. Look for them ahead of time, so that when was it that month, what you just do is you just remind them, onboard them, and then put out the designs, and then boom. You understand? So, like I said, when we finally started having like traffic, it was an option now for if I'm able to reach out to the person, because sometimes when I reach out to over two, if I look at my LinkedIn message box, I can send like 20 emails, and out of 20 you're getting like just 3 responses. You understand? It's crazy.
How do you get motivated?
But you know that the real thing is this, that in as much as one person might not respond to me, but the moment he or she keeps his DM open for me, I know that that's a headway. So I keep pushing for it. You understand? So but how they get to respond, I don't know the magic that happens in between those process. But I know that at the end of the day, I cast my net very wide. So I cast it wide, and then once I cast it wide, it's easy for me to now start doing selection. Because sometimes I feel like there was a time we had over what they call it. I had over over 3 persons reaching out to want to speak in the same month.
Wow.
And I was like, okay, what do I do?
How do you think the best?
What do I do? So, I want to find myself in that conversation. And the funny thing is that I have speakers already for 2 months ahead. So I'm not looking at, okay, if I should bring these guys in the 3rd month, okay, it might be a deal breaker, but still I have someone for the 3rd month, which is CX already here. You understand? So what I did was I was able to convey, because there's one thing to have a connection and another thing to either keep the person on this card, because I knew that. What I did was I just keep the conversation going and share it in a very interesting note that, okay, instead of you not being a speaker, because we have to speak already. Okay, so why not just come and let's hear you during the session?
Yeah.
Like,
Maybe it's a guest speaker. Yeah.
as a guest speaker, like last month, we had a participant join us from South Africa, a very interesting woman.
Yeah, actually.
Very powerful speaker, and likes of TikTok, Google, and likes of I think both the being, and there are a couple of extra guys who
Nice.
experts who join us. For me, it's painful and sick journey.
Yeah, good. Man.
Remember, yeah. Remember, we don't have to speak to ourselves to forget this problem and then
I know what he's saying.
I don't want to join it. I will just okay, this big boy could do.
Oh my God.
Stop at that.
Yeah, so that's really
For that question, dude.
yeah, actually. That's really cool because, like I said, you need to have someone that believes in the team, someone that believes in the vision, that understand that, okay, this is not working now, but obviously it's gonna work in the next month, in the next years. Okay, so he's like a friend to me, and we've been pushing this, not like in a friendly manner, actually, because business is not friend. Okay, business is business, but it's my pal, it's my folk, you understand? So I appreciate. So the next thing that, okay, I wanted to go back to our HR manager. So HR manager, there's a product I'm trying to build.
Before that, we're about letting it know what our mobile app is like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because that mobile app is it's the visual is should I say it's sexy?
It is
Sleep, man. Having your eyes on the mobile app, I don't think you would like to take it away, because from the very first day I saw, I was like, whoa, man. And even anticipating what Abbas is going to do for us with the whole
with the remodeling,
design of HR manager, man.
of the website, yeah.
So come on, man. I feel like you guys need to be waiting to see so many things.
Yeah. So guys, don't freak out when the visual is a little bit darker because the sun is kind of out, and it's just going to get darker, and then we just stop. Okay. So for the mobile app, we're trying to bring the service directly to you, because we came to realize that from our users that not everybody is comfortable, pulling up a laptop, going to www.hrmanager.com every time. So they just need to have something that they can just click and then get it open and do whatever they want to do. Because HR manager, we're trying to make it in the sense that it's going to be your go-to whenever you need to reach someone in your enterprise. You don't even need to go to phone book. You just need to go to HR manager and then type the name of the person, and they reach out to the person directly from the application. So it's going to be something that you have to have it without going to your browser, like without going to get your laptop in case you're using a laptop, because most companies now, they don't permit their employees to use their personal laptops when they are
at work,
when they are doing work-related stuff. So HR manager, which is a work-related stuff, obviously, you need to have it on your phone. And the way I've experienced it is that there are some mobile apps that are being locked from access. If we're using, there's how I experienced it before, that if you're using another location, maybe the office in Lagos, and you go to Abuja now and open the app, it will not work. So in the future, that's something that we might implement on HR manager, that wherever you are, it's going to track your location based on your permission, actually.
Be in a particular place and
that particular area, obviously. Or if you're going to an office related event, then we can then update it maybe for the user or for the company as well. So you understand. So for the mobile app, like I said, it's very slick actually, and we have not shown. Okay, we have shown a couple of customers to give us feedback actually, but we have not shown
To the general public.
Yeah, we have not shown it to the general public. We're just trying to build something that is okay.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's not our own. We just got feedback from people that we want to use it, and then we're just building it. So it's going to be very slick, very simple. So right now we are rolling out leave management, requisition management, tax management, and what
A whole lot of things. So
Yeah.
like I said, the future is big. Well, everything will come in the process.
Yeah.
We're not in a hurry to
Enjoy everything in course, yeah.
start. We're not in a hurry to do all of that. What we know is that we give one today, what is everything good, see the response from customers, and then giving another one. In between, customize for anybody who wants a customized version of our software.
Yeah.
Or in between, we build something different for you and all of that. So, I feel like Irun Technology is doing a good job. For me, as a co-founder, I'm saying Irun Technology is doing a good job. And cool to see you, man. It's crazy, man. That I have to look at my phone every day, and I'm like, notification. The development team, God for that man is doing this. God for that man is doing Sadiq. So Sadiq is doing this, or Gideon is doing this.
Yeah.
So it's always motivating to know that okay, there's something going on. We're not just sleeping.
Yeah, actually.
So, that's so far. I mean to say that working with Irun has been very interesting. I run, yes, I want to run. Well, yeah, I want to the future.
Yeah, that makes sense, man.
Yeah, so far so good. That's what's up for me. I don't know about you.
Yeah, so guys, just just keep believing in us because we're going somewhere. And the thing about this journey is that you enjoy the process. It's not about you finishing. It's not about the finish line. It's about you learning something. We have learned so many things in the process. Running a marathon now, you will figure out that maybe your friend is in need of water and you have an extra water. You just give it to the person. So we have been able to impact by value that we talked about. We've been able to send a whole lot of good messages out there. We've been able to impact customers. People that come by and tell us, okay, this feature is really cool and I'll recommend it to my fellow colleagues, to use it. So you've been able to, touch life and make sure that everybody is doing well in their own respective, situations. And also in the nearest future, what we plan on achieving is we want to expand, but before we expand, we need to make sure that our customers in our location, geolocation, in Nigeria and Africa as well, actually, that they're comfortable with what we're doing and they really like what we're doing. Not just liking, they know that what we are building, what we have built for them is really impactful. So that's like the future goal. And in the coming years, you're going to see some big news, that will really, make you guys up your game of, believing in what we're trying to build. So we are still in the process. We're still learning in the process. We're still impacting life. We're still creating value. And we're still making sure that we be the number one go-to service. And one thing to note is that Irun Technology is not about, it's not just about HR manager requisites. We build software solutions for whatever business, whatever enterprise organization, whatever you think you want. Like I said, if you want to build something that an alien will come down,
What do you call this thing? Space X.
yeah,
Problem. I'm not joining.
whatever you need, we build it out for you. And that's how confident we are. Our culture is confident and providing value. So thank you guys, and
Yeah, man. It's been a good talk so far. It's been a good talk. Thank you for that, man.
yeah, man. So peace out.